It's so hard to evaluate you, Bert. Bert was my mentor and my helper and my encourager through my qualified speech. So this is hard to be awkward now, and I am the one giving feedback. But to get right into it, first, it's so hard to give an evaluation for a qualifying speech unless I hear the entire speech, because that is going to help. How do you draw the point? How do you start the speech? And how do you finish it? But from what I heard so far, the first thing is introduction. Introduction sets the mood for the audience to know what they're going to hear about and who is the speaker. So you're always going to practice as if you don't know the audience and they don't know you. I did not hear an introduction. I think the introduction is part of the practice, and you need to write up an introduction and make sure you get introduced correctly along with the title of the speech. I don't think I heard the title of the speech. Are you working with a mentor, Bert? Are you working with a mentor from the district? Okay, so that's another thing. You would have to have a mentor. Otherwise, you are way down in the practice, like you already know your speech and you're already practicing on it, and the mentor have a lot of feedback on it. They might even change the entire speech. So you want to make sure you choose a mentor before you keep going in the process. The second thing I suggest is use the stage. Because when you go do it, you're going to be on a stage, and you want to actually practice on a stage to make sure you have the correct gesture. When are you going to move? How many steps are you going to take? Are you going to tilt your body backward, front? This is all those little details makes a huge difference on a stage, because sometimes you just feel awkward and you don't know when to move and what to do what. Overall, definitely the topic itself is amazing. You are an experienced speaker, so your voice variety is amazing. I think you relate to the audience. Now, you're doing the speech for a specific purpose, which is becoming a professional speaker. That's the qualifying speakers. It's for professional speakers, which mean you have to pretend that you're speaking to a non-Toastmaster audience. You can give an example, you can relate to Toastmaster members, but you can do it like once during your entire speech. It seems like you gave so many examples about Toastmasters and Toastmaster members, so probably just do it once throughout the entire speech. Time, that I would ask for the timer. Timers, when we practice for a qualifying speech, do not time them. Let them kind of figure out the time, or if you do want to time them, you can just agree with them to give them a little gesture, because what happened on qualifying speeches is they don't put a timer. You can work out something like Bert was timing me. I talked to him, I'm like, can you just give me some signals that I'm running out of time? But they don't time you, so we have to do it the same way. And if the person give you a signal, I know I'm running out of time, don't like, I noticed that the moment she got the red or the yellow, you were staring right at the timer and you kind of like freezed for a moment on the time. So just be prepared to kind of like wrap it up and keep going. Otherwise, it's amazing. You are an experienced speaker, great topic, extremely encouraging. Thank you, inspiring.